All right, hello everybody. Time to rise. Time to rise or throw or who knows what's going to happen. Hope everybody's having a good day, morning, evening, night, whatever it happens to be, whatever planet you're on. Maybe you're on a planet that has no afternoon or evening. Maybe it's dark all the time. Absolutely no sun anywhere in sight. That'd be a pretty boring planet. You'd have to live underground, I think. Not sure how anything could stay alive. But hey, if that's the kind of planet you live on, good night. Good permanent night. Got some GAC stuff to get through today. Can chat with chat if you guys got any questions. Just throw them over there in chat. Let's talk about things. Nobody's got any questions. I'll just do some account reviews to pass the time. Look at some other people's stuff. There's a documentary called Pitch Black about that. Nice. Pitch Black, huh? This seems to be a Loquitur stream. Guess it's time to say hello there, says Arva. Man. All right, Arva. Click. Ban Arva Blood Spirit. No Kenobis allowed. See you later, man. The funny thing is now he has to type in something else to check and see whether or not I really did ban him. The tension, the drama. Somebody says, hello, Darth. I'm going to call that person 2. It looks like 2 eyes. I. The second. I'll call him the second. Blank the second. Lol says that both him and his opponent went lightweight on defense and saved everything for offense. So he was asking if he needs to wait to play. And I suggested that he play part of the matchup, like clear bottom front or something like that. And then wait for his opponent to play. So that at least you have the final few battles to test, to know what you need to win, for example. But, yeah, I mean, it's up to you. In the States, tomorrow's the 4th of July, so people could literally play at any time. And if your opponent wanted to wait you out, he could be playing last minute too. And then you have a race at the end. Jack Sermon says, how's your day today? It's pretty good. I woke up this morning. Didn't get nearly enough sleep last night. Did some things around the house. And then I went back to sleep. So I took a little nappy nap this morning. Got the rest of my sleep. Don't usually get that, so that makes for a nice relaxing day. Probably should have been making some videos for you guys, but went back to bed for a little while. So yeah, I'm nice and lively. Darth Tomatoes in the house. Hey DL, hey Inquisitors. Lol says my front wall defense is quite literally full level 69 cup lead with Inquisitors. Nice. The meme defenses. Darth Treya is asking for lightsabers. Yeah, let's get those people coming in. Hope y'all can do me the favor of smashing that like button. I know a lot of y'all just tune in and listen and like art by a keyboard or something, but when you join, if you could just smash the like button on your way through, that'd be good. Jack Sermon says, I'm looking to get JML journey started after Sea Alt is finished. Not sure on what to commit to. Title of the stream, what's the most important thing? What is the most important thing for an effective account? For being competitive, for punching up, for beating people with higher GP, going higher in Grand Arena, whatever you want to call it. What is the most important thing? Curious to know. What do you think, chat? What's absolutely critical? Lol says, I received a roster roast from AP Gaines today. He roasted my R7 CLS at 2.7 million GP. No Revens, and random Relic 5 crew with no other good first order. Arva says resource generation. Heretic says dollars. Tomato says mods. Dutro says focus. Jack Sermon says money. Well, Jack, I can tell you. My main account, I've spent a lot of money on. The Loquitur account, literally, I've spent $200 on the account over the whole time that I've had it. And I would say that I'm more satisfied and I have more fun with the Loquitur account than I do with my main. So money, I don't think, is the answer. What money gets you is it gets you more characters faster. It allows you to build some bigger teams. But you get left behind on Zeta materials. You end up fighting for your Cantina farms because you can't get all the stuff you need for relics and also farm Cantina characters. Man, on the Loquitur account, it's just, I don't push any of that with money, and it just all works out. Like, I have enough Cantina energy to farm signal data and still have a little bit left over to work on a Cantina character. Like it just all comes together so well that I actually think spending money is almost a detriment. On my main account, I spend the money, and literally what I do is I do the 50 refreshes like everybody, and then I go in and I do another 3 refreshes on mods every single day. So 30 days times an extra 300 crystals. That's 9,000 crystals a month that I spend on mods. So literally the difference between my main account and the Loquitur account is just double the mod work. Almost double the mod work. So yeah, that's what my money buys me on my main account. Kith Kanan says fun. CP Game 01 says a guild. Andre Posadi says hello. Chris W says years of time, 7 years. Yeah, time is a pretty big factor, huh? Time is a pretty big factor. Jack Sermon says everything's better when it's free. I have a funny story about that. You guys want to hear a funny story about free stuff? I'll tell that here in a minute. Hey man, my name is 2 I to not get doxxed. Look what her story time. All right. Well, I'll give you guys all my opinion. My opinion, the very most important thing is, knowledge is power. And if you have a plan, having some kind of knowledge of what you're going after in the game and understanding why you're doing it. And then somebody said focus. Focus comes from having a plan. Once you have a plan, you can stay focused on it. Getting a good guild, that's a plan. If you want a good guild, you get a plan. If you want a good community, it's a plan. If you want to have fun, then you just quit planning for a little while and have fun. But then you got to go back to planning, right? So a fun account can be fun, but if you don't have a plan, you're not going to have a competitive account. And for me, a plan, obviously, it includes what characters you're building. It also includes understanding that you have to work on mods and focus on that. If you want to get ahead and stay ahead in the game, you have to have good mods. Because you've seen it time and time again where I've beaten bigger and better accounts, mainly just because they have poor mods. I have good mods, and I have these garbage teams that run circles around the opposing team because I'm just faster, and I beat them. Teams that I have no right being able to beat. The Abtisio account was an example yesterday. We went through an opponent with a whole bunch of relics. We shouldn't have been able to beat those teams, but we were just so much faster that we just ripped right through them. So yeah, having a plan's a big deal. So the question was, let's see who asked it, saying they were going for JML. And I'm looking to get the JML journey started after C-Alt is finished, but not sure what to commit to. So that's absolutely, what you need. That's what you need. You need to figure out what it is that you're going to do, and if you're doing JML, you got to look at the hard points. So there's 4 hard points that you got to get through. Unlocking CLS himself isn't a big deal. Unlocking, a lot of the other requirements is not a big deal. You got to get Hermit Yoda, Wampa, Rolo, and C-3PO if you want JML. So those things have to be managed. If you've already got some Ewoks going, you got C-3PO under control, that's cool. If you're wanting JML and you're like, well, I still have to build Hermit Yoda and Wampa, it takes quite a while to build those characters. So that's it. If you look at that and you're just not anywhere close on Wampa and Hermit Yoda, then you got to think to yourself, maybe I do something in between. I'll finish out let's say you got Darth, Treya, and the trio, and say, okay, well, while I'm finishing out these characters for the JML journey, then I'll work on some other stuff. Or you just say, I'll work on the JML journey, and if the last thing I am is hung up on Wampa, then I'll figure that out at the end. So yeah, there's different ways to approach it, but once you have a plan, you'll get the focus, and that's what makes successful account building. RoboVolk says, I think the most important thing is $1 million is a good way to be competitive. There's people that have spent tens. I've even heard of people saying they've spent over $100,000 in the game. There was a whale chat one time where some guy said he spent like $140,000 in the game. And does that make you competitive? I don't. It's just time that makes you competitive. Like somebody said, if he spends that much money, then he's competitive in 2 years. Whereas if you don't spend any money, you'll be competitive in 4 years at the top level of the game. I think somebody who started right now, look at my Loquitur account. It's not even 2 years old and 4 million galactic power, and it's already getting to the point where I'm at low Kyber. I'm still in Erodium 1, but I'll be Kyber next season, I'm pretty sure. So if that's the case, then, you just got to spend the time. If you've got the money to spend to speed up the timeline, then that's fine. But yeah, I don't think money is that. I don't think it helps as much as people think. It does get you ahead. It gets you a head start for sure. But I don't know. No, if I could spend another $10,000 in the game, I wouldn't. I just don't think it would bring that much value. Yeah. And I think some people that do that get burned out very quickly. They spend tons of money on the game. They just they get a whole bunch of characters going. It may or not be the right characters. They don't know the matchups. They don't know how the characters play. They don't have very good mods because there's really no way to force fit your mods as much as there is the rest of the game. So, and they end up being at a high GP and just losing to other players that have hardened accounts, that know the matchups, that know how to play the characters, that have good mods. 2 says, I saw your beginning guides. What do you think you'll make of new ones? For instance, you talk about GP bloat, which isn't a thing anymore, and squad arena payas, which don't give crystals anymore. Yeah, I have the ambition to do it, but this time I don't think it would be multiple paths. This time it's just, for a new player starting the game, I started one at the beginning of this year with the idea of trying to be competitive in Grand Arena, and I've proven that that's a useless objective, just because, you'll see today, I think the Abtisio account is fighting some opponent with 5.2 million galactic power, a galactic legend, gas, Commander Luke, all of this stuff. So this is what I'm up against with my, 6-month-old account. So it doesn't matter. It literally, there's no possible way that I could have played this game if I had 2 Revans and Malik, if I had gone straight for Galactic Legend. It doesn't matter what I build in 6 months. Again, if I did the Hyperdrive bundle and then free to play like I've done. There's no account build that's going to beat this if this guy decides to play. So building for Grand Arena now is pretty much a dead idea. So to me, the idea of account building right now is, how do I get to 4 million? Start your account, Geos, Imperial Troopers needs to be your first relic team. 2 or 3 relics on that team. Move on to Padme. 2 or 3 relics on that team. Start your first Galactic Legend. Get SLKR, Executor, and then Rey. A lot of people have said Gas instead of Rey. Gas gets you a better guild. Rey gets you better performance in Conquest. And I think, honestly, at the end of the day, Rey gets you a fleet. Rey gets you a lot of stuff. You can grab for Gas. But instead of building Ewoks, you could have instead built Resistance characters for the Rey journey. So to me, and there's some stuff we got to build along the way. We need Scoundrels, Bounty Hunters, and we probably need to do Smugglers to get the event. So it's the new path is all going to be about establishing those initial teams, basically the Techno-Union style, just income. Then you go into your first Galactic Legend, Executor, Rey, and then you're at 4 million galactic power. You're able to do hard conquest at a level where even if you don't get the feats, you'll be able to do all 5 sectors. You'll be able to do some feats. Rey can keep people alive it's like keep these 2 random characters alive and you get 5 more points. And Rey just goes in there, starts throwing lifeblood all over them, and these level 1 characters with like 8 hit points live to the end because her lifeblood is non-discriminatory, right? If it gives 40,000 protection, it gives 40,000 protection to a level 1 character. And man, I've completed so many feats with Rey just by keeping stuff alive, and so you'll do enough feats in Conquest, you'll be able to get the gold box. You won't be able to get the characters in 3 rounds, but you'll get them in 6. And I think that's how to play the game right now. I think that's what you do in today's environment. Stabilize, SLKR, Executor, Rey. It's just fleet, right? It's getting you fleets. Now you've got at least 4 fleets. You've got the Geos, Galactic Republic, First Order, Executor, and Rey's fleet with the Raddus. So you've got 4 fleets plus a cleanup fleet. Raddus fleet is probably garbage. I would recommend to anybody doing this path, and if I do the journey guide, once you have the income and the Executor and you're getting crystals, I would recommend that when the Raddus event is up, that you just go into the shop and buy the Raddus. Let's look at the main account, actually. That's what I did on the main account. I just spent crystals. And you don't need to buy crystals to spend them. You can get enough crystals in the game that if you save them up, you could easily do this. It's not even that expensive. It's like, it's about 20,000 crystals in total. But you just go in and you buy the Raddus. So you see here that I bought the Raddus up to 5 stars with my main account. And I don't even have Rey's Millennium Falcon finished. Right? You can see I've never even completed the event. I've never gotten a 7-star Millennium Falcon. I haven't completed the event. None of it. I just got the Raddus and used that to complete the Rey journey without even completing the fleet. But it does give you a fleet, and even if these ships aren't 7 stars, it's still, either a defensive fleet that you can just throw away on defense, or it's an offensive fleet. And then with that build, as far as Grand Arena goes, you just, you take what you get. David Dutro says, /whisper, Treya is here. He can't say he'd spend more dollars. Nah. She knows. She knows. What's the best Ewok team for the 3PO event? It's typically Chirpa in the lead, then what? Paplu, Logray, Wicket, and the Elder. I'm going to try to do it without Wicket. Jack Sermon says, is Darth Loquator ready for Kyber? Not really. But the definition of ready for Kyber is if I am winning Grand Arenas and I'm in Kyber, then I guess I'm ready for it. So, I won't be in fleets. And there may be a couple seasons where I get to Kyber and then get pounded back down to Erodium. This account's not great in 3v3, so there may be some bouncing back and forth between Kyber and Erodium, but we'll see. I think building your account to be successful in guild events will be much more beneficial than focusing on GAC. Yeah, just about anything is going to be better than building a GAC. You build your account and you get what you get in GAC. That's my current outlook. I've been delaying gas for so long simply because I refuse to build walks for C-3PO. It's not so much the gear, but the shard farms from Cantina Guild Shop. I'd rather buy gear and get signal data. Yeah, Charlie, same thing on my main account, man. It took me forever to commit to gas. I just got it like a couple months ago. Like I played the game 2 years and didn't have gas. I still don't have Malik. It's the same. It's exactly what you say. I get focused on building a galactic legend or a journey that I'm on, and I just don't want to divert the resources. I always feel like spending the resources, keeping the focus is better than going somewhere else. I'm close on Malik on my main account, though. I'll get him unlocked soon. I think I just need a little bit more gear on like HK or something like that. I think I'm only like one character away. So we'll get Malik started. I think I'm in good shape with my Get 1 on my main account too. Let me go take a look at that real quick. I think, is that the journey guide that I currently have selected? Oh, I was messing around with Luke. So if we look at Malik, yeah, I just need to get a couple more of these characters up to the right galactic power. Got T3M4. I'm building him instead of mission because he can actually go into some robot teams. And with that new droid team, with the whatever, the giant vacuum cleaner lady, I don't know. What is that thing? 50. I know it's got a 50 in its name. Pretty awful at the game lore. 50 RT. So, I mean, this character, I don't know if it's relevant, but she's got droid-based abilities, I think. Droid allies have speed, blah, blah, blah. If all droids, then they gain more speed. Non-separatist droids. So that's the thing, you need non-separatist droids. So maybe T3 will be useful someday. I don't feel like I'm ever going to use mission for anything. And if I put that Old Republic team on defense, then I know it gets eaten alive solo by Kylo, so I'm not going to do that. Trying something a little different anyway. I'm upset that the Inquisitors aren't in this farming plan. Why would you be upset that the Inquisitors aren't in there? Yeah. You should know by now. You should know by now, lol. I don't go for the memes or the garbage. And new characters are single shard drops. Characters that are double shard drops are just more efficient to farm early game. So yeah, you're not going to get an efficiency guide that has single drop characters in it. That doesn't make any sense. They're only half as efficient as double drop characters. And the Grand Inquisitor doesn't look like he replaces a galactic legend. So yeah, Inquisitors, when they're double drops, I don't know. Bad Batch are double drops now, and they're a pretty good team, but they don't have fleet synergy. And for me, I think your early teams really have to focus on fleet stuff. And there's no reason you can't build a 4 million, build a lot of fleet, and build good characters behind them. That's the thing. A lot of stuff won't make it in because they're not fleet. David says it's odd, but I'm finding Conquest more fun than GAC lately. I get to try and master new squads and get a lot of resources to build even more. Yeah, GAC is just what it is, right? You go in, you can either beat your opponent or not. And there's a lot of GACs where you're just like, well, whatever. Like the Opticio account today, it's like 5 million. I'll see if I can beat one of his teams, and I don't know. It's not very motivational. Ethan Keating says, subtle flex. I almost went 3-0 today, accidentally, but I caught myself before I full cleared. You decided to go with the 2-1 strategy as well? Yeah. I mean, if you're below Kyber, 3-0 isn't bad. But once you get up around Kyber, man, increasing your skill rating just puts you up against players that are much harder, and it's not really to your advantage. Why don't you at least take Revan and Jolie to Relic 3 or so? Again, it's the focus. I'm working on Executor. I'm not going to relic those characters when I'm this close on Executor, right? We just got 2 more characters to relic. We've got to get the Boba Fett to Relic 8, of course. But, I'm a couple weeks away from qualifying for Executor. So, yeah, I'm certainly not going to take a break from that. When I'm on the JML journey, I might relic those characters. So I've been working on them in the background. I mean, I have, over time, it brought their level up. I think, is Jolie level 9 or I'm sorry, 11? Yeah, he's 11. Revan's 11. So they've been built up quite a bit in the background. They will hit relics when they're ready. So the question was, why don't I relic them? And the answer is because I'm relicking other stuff. It's not that they're bad characters or they wouldn't be useful. It's just working on other stuff. The like button smatched. Blessed Carrot smatched the like button. Charlie Knife says Inquisitors are a joke. Yeah, it kind of looks like it. Isn't Bad Batch awful on defense? I crush Bad Batch with CLS. So if you put CLS, let's say for instance I put Bad Batch on defense and you use CLS, then your CLS team is used. So even if the Bad Batch lose to that team, they've done their job. You don't have CLS to beat something else. So if you have teams like a good Maul team, a good Bad Batch team, Gas on defense, for example, those teams all require CLS or better to beat them. And if one of those teams is pulling your CLS team, then the other teams are harder to beat. So that's the way that you have to think about your defensive strategy at higher levels. You have to put teams down that are going to pull good teams from your opponent. And then once you're in that strategy, you just have to have enough teams to wear them out on good teams and try to catch them on something on the back wall. That's typically what I try to do. By the way, what's the skill rating of your Allura account? I wonder if we could get a matchup of you versus Chagrin. Let's take a look. 3462 is my current rating. 3462. The only Bad Batch fleet synergy is Wrecker being on BTLB's node. Yeah, that's true. Any shot you can review my roster? Well, Halsey, I don't put people at front of the line for roster reviews unless they're Patreon subscribers. If you join my Patreon, come over to the Patreon chat and Discord, and I'll take a look at your stuff. It's $4 a month, so basically it puts you at the front of the line for $4. But otherwise, no, I won't just like do an account review because somebody asks me today. There's a bunch of people that have asked in front of you. The focus advice helps. I'm going to focus on CLS and then Ewoks and work toward JML and then JKL, then JML. Sounds good. Sounds good. All right. If Wampa is useful, is Wampa useful at all at 5 stars? Wampa can beat a team at his level. So if he's 5 stars and Gear 9 and has the Omicron, he could probably beat most other Gear 9 teams. So if the opponent just puts a garbage defense down that's roughly at his level, whether he's 5 stars or 7 stars, as long as he's got the Zeta and the Omicron, he can probably take out teams at his relative gear level. If you get him up to gear 11, then he should be able to take out gear 11 teams. At gear 11, he's not going to take out a Relic Grievous team, for example. He has to have enough health to survive everything. So that's basically what it comes down to. If the team that you fight against matches your gear level, you should take it with a solo Wampa. Yep. So yeah, again, on my locator account, you can see the Wampa on the screen here. We've got him at gear, what is that, gear 9? Gear 8? So gear 8, yeah. So he's at gear 8. So, yeah, maybe there's a gear 8 team we can beat up someday. We'll see. All right. Sad. He overtook you. But it would be fun to match up with his 5.4 million galactic power. Yeah, I'd fight it. Are you going for JMK after Executor? I've got JMK. Are you talking about the locator account? There he is. He's already done. I'm going for JML. So we'll do Executor. Then we got to deal with the C3PO event. We got to take a look at CLS, Jedi Knight Luke. So yeah, we'll get there. We got a 5-star Wampa. Working on him. Almost 6 stars. 5 more shards to go to make him 6 stars. All right, let's get into a GAC. About time to do some playing. When did you take him to Relic 8? I think I took him to Relic 8 like when I built him. I think I just went straight to Relic 8. I know a lot of people since then have said it was a waste to put Relic 8 on him, but I don't know. It's like the best character in my account. I felt like Relic 8 was warranted. But yeah, that would have allowed me to Relic 8 a different character. No, if it was a Relic 8 that I had while I was on the Executor journey, then it would have gone to Boba first. But no, I don't feel bad about putting him at Relic 8. I think that was okay. Don't mind. Wonder how many free GAC wins we'll get from people going out to celebrate the 4th of July. Well, GAC should be over by the time most people go out for the 4th of July. It finishes up at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so they got the morning to play. But maybe they'll be with family and won't be able to play, so yeah, maybe we'll get that. All right, the opponent today, 7.5 million galactic power, 4.4 in characters, 3.0 in ships. So that's a pretty solid amount of ships. Again, we've got Executor to deal with. He's already got a 5-star Executor. So when I look at just how much ship power he has, how much he's got in fleet, I don't really think we have a chance to beat this guy. We've already got 2 wins. I really don't mind if we go 2-1. But so what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this one out, and I'll let him decide. If he plays and wins, then yeah, we'll probably take a loss. Now we're in the final round, so he's already got 2 wins. So he's been playing. He's been playing this round. So maybe he's got the same strategy and wants to go 2-1, in which case I'll take a 3-0 from him. Again, I'm at the top of Herodium, so the skill rating doesn't really matter that much. So yeah, we'll play it out today. We'll see how we do. Take a look at his mods. Commander Ahsoka Tano with a speed set at 339. That's his fastest non-GL character, huh? It's not too impressive. 335 on Echo. Echo is super fast. I think my Echo's 370. Okay. 333. That's pretty fast for Rex. Plus 173. So that's a heck of a speed set there. That's probably his best stuff. Shock T is 331. All right, so he's some of the characters that I would probably have built fast. He really doesn't have built fast, but he does have quite a lot of fast characters. Nuke gun rate at 321. That's pretty solid. Revens are up here. He's got Dooku going pretty fast too. 315. All right, so a good opponent, and also he has pretty solid mods. So yeah, let's see what he put down for us. Let's see how sad we're gonna be today. All right, so that's a Palpatine team, which is not terribly fast. Let's take a look at this. 234 on the Vader, so he'll be under 300. Piet will be 304. He's not getting any speed from anything, so he'll be 304. And Gideon's 309. So as long as we get over 309, so we could trooper this. I mean, we got a lot of options what we could do here. Cara Dune, I think we pretty much got a Treya Nest on this. Yikes. He's got the turn meter generator characters here. So pretty much have to do Treya Nest here. Then maybe we'll do our own Mara Jade team against the Geos. See what we got down bottom here. Okay, a full Relic Trooper team with Zam. Ooh, the bottom's pretty nasty. We got a Ray team with some weaker... The Troopers stomped this Ray team. I need 2 sets of Troopers now, guys. Do I have Iden? I think I'm bringing Iden on offense now, right? No, I still have Iden on defense on this account. Okay. Okay. But with this, as long as my Gideon 277, and he's got 2 droids, so that'll be 16%. If we called it 20, that would be 54. So yeah, our Gideon's going to be over the top of their BB-8, and we can just drain the turn meter and crush this team with troopers. So I think we have to use the troopers down here. Woo! It's rough. Maybe I have to do the Qui-Gon team here. We're not going to get fast enough to get over the top of these guys. Maybe Padme? I don't know. Okay. Looks like the game has given up on me. Alright. So this guy has a more advanced version of what the Loquitur account has. So I'm trying to put out teams that are good enough to bleed resources. And that's what he's done. He's just put team after team that's not top notch, but it's all good enough that it's going to be very hard to beat. It's going to be very hard for me to work through. What do you call a chicken looking at a salad? A chicken sees a salad. Sees a salad. I like that. That's clever. Can we start calling Palp squads Palpatines? EP gives extra speed to Empire? Say what? What does Palpatine give it? I mean, Sith Eternal Emperor does, but he doesn't. Let's see, hell, you're making me second guess this. And they gain turn meter. Yeah. They don't start with turn meter. Honestly, I think I have to decide whether to go top or bottom. We can Vader this. Maybe we can Mara Jade this. So 309. I think my Thrawn is fast enough to get over that. 313. So we can do a mirror match here. Was he 277? I gotta check the speed on him again. 234. Okay, so he's even with 56, he's not going to be over 300. So that should put me. His fastest is 309. So we can Mara Jade, do Vader here, Nest here. All right, a plan is forming. We don't necessarily need the troopers up top. With this team, I might be able to do Jedi Knight Revan. I think maybe we do the Revan team. So we got Qui-Gon and we got Revan. So, or we could take Padme in here, Revan here, and try to trooper this. This team is basically going to take our best. You know what we could do, though? We could bring in the clones and just go for the sacrifice and try to take out Zam and somebody and then clean it up. Yeah, we're just gonna run out of teams, guys. I just don't. I literally look at what I have on offense. I've got like 12 relics on offense. I don't have the roster depth to deal with this, and I don't think my troopers are good enough to handle this. I won't get that first kill in time. Because remember, I've got two of my good troopers with Iden on defense. My Snow Trooper and my Stark are in on defense, trying to make that team competent. So this, I pretty much have to use either the clones or Revan. I think maybe we try the clones here. So clones here, Revan here, and then here I think we have to try the Qui-Gon team. Let's try this one first. Let's try the clones. See what we get. We've only got Relic 5 on 5s at the moment, so that's not very impressive. But, so the intent of this is just to take out Zam and maybe one other bounty hunter if we can get it. If we can get a clean execute and get rid of Bosk, that would be good. So let's just get in here, start working on Zam. Boy, that damage doesn't seem that impressive, does it? Take another turn with Rex, get some dodges. we'll be able to avoid their debuffs. We're going to leave Arc alone. They'll target him, and we'll be able to get our sacrifice off quickly. Okay, so sacrifice is done. Shakti is stunned. Rex is about to go down with the sacrifice already done. Yikes! Okay. I don't think we have any hope of doing anything now. We're too far away on the Zam, and they've got tons of damage. Now she's in stealth. Yikes. Okay. There's no way to get Zam out of stealth right now except a grenade, which we don't have ready. The missiles are coming back up on Django and Boba, so yeah, we're cooked. Nothing to be done here. So I think that's it. I mean, honestly, guys, I don't even know. I don't know what I even have that would take out bottom. We'll leave them with turn meter. Let's just forfeit out of there. So I don't see either of his GLs on offense, which means that he has them, or on defense, I mean, so it means he has them probably on offense. All right, let's do Kira Nest. And I liked the addition of the Wat Tambor here. I don't feel like I need him with another team for sure. So we're going to put the Wat in here. The Relic Wat is a problem, though, because they'll be attacking him. It won't matter. But with Treya lead, they can attack him all they want, and Nest will still kill him. Okay. Treya lead, Enfys Nest, Wat Tambor. What gets dead stays dead. We'll just go with that. All right, weapon tech on Nest. And then we just, wait for the magic to happen. TK says, hello all. Hey, TK. Dude, I'm fighting only set Lord Vader in front of ships. So he just puts Lord Vader in front of ships and leaves everything else blank. Interesting. Can an Imperial Trooper team do CT1 without Stark? Oh, yeah. Absolutely. The key to a trooper team is Veers and Piet. You know, Veers for the turn meter, Piet for the buff that gives turn meter in the first place, and from there on out, it's good to go. So yeah, Stark is nice because you can get him out of the shops, so you don't have to necessarily farm him early on. This Kylo's hitting hard. Okay, come on now. I actually don't want to kill the little ad back there. Because if he's the one to attack me after I take my turn, then I don't have a chance of dying. Man, this Kyle. Stop counterattacking him. I don't want him to die. Leave him up. Come on, Nest. Listen to what I say. No, don't kill him. Do not kill him. All right, this is Kyle dead. No, what? Now he's got the ability up again. He heals a ridiculous amount. There's nobody to assist. Oof. Just me and Kyle. Do a basic here. I'm surviving it pretty well, but man, he's making a go of it. That is a lot of healing. Just put it on auto. At this point, we got 2 minutes left to go, and I am not ramped up enough to beat him, so if he gets a lucky hit and just the right move, maybe I'll die. But if not, we just got to ramp the damage. Killed the other guys too fast, I guess. The web attack giving me turn meter is good. It's giving me extra turns, which is helpful. Come on now. Get him out of there, Nest. Does he have an effect that reduces max health? I don't remember. Yeah, this is brutal. I'm not ramping at all, it doesn't feel like. Okay, now we gotta go on manual, save the middle skill. And the next time that he's open for the big hit, we gotta take it. Ah. Not impressive. $18 seconds left. That healing is just ridiculous. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah. Wow. Relic 2. How is this dude modded? What does he have for mods that makes him like protection, defense, health? He's statted for defense. Interesting. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. All right, we'll take Vader in against these Geos. You know what? Let's do this battle first. Just trying to stretch our resources here. We want to make sure that we don't accidentally pick the wrong thing in the wrong place. So we'll do this. He should go first. Give a turn to Mara Jade. Mara Jade goes crazy. We've got to kill Vader quickly. Actually, it's probably better if we kill all the other three first, right? Vader will eventually get a turn, but we're going to have to kill... these three. Man, I gotta... Oof. Oof. So Mara Jade goes twice, then Thrawn kicks Vader. I think that can work. Does Vader just break this whole thing? He might. He might get a turn. DL, that Zam didn't have an Omicron? Oh, really? Well, that bounty hunter team is pretty powerful for not having an Omni. All right, there we go. So I think just gotta... Okay, we got a stun on Vader. Now let's try to kick him. We'll do debuffs. We'll do that. Okay. Then get Palpatine out of here. And then we just got to work on Vader. Keep him stunned if we can. Alright. We'll pass this over to Mara Jade. Get a stagger on him. He's starting to get a little bit of turn meter over there. We got to get rid of that. Alright, so this battle's going according to plan. Man, it bugs me. It really bugs me that Kyle stayed alive. That was a ridiculous amount of healing. I'm just playing that back in my mind, and I cannot believe that character didn't die. All right. Maybe we use troopers here. I'm not going to clear through the bottom anyway. We can try a couple things on the bottom. But let's just try to get some clean wins up top here, because we gotta get this done. Let's look for Imperial troopers. Put in a couple more troopers to make the links. We'll drain their turn meter right away. Piet will link up Dark Trooper, and then we'll go from there. We are stuck behind a Relic 7 Brute, though. That is a lot to kill. Maybe Vader is better here. We're not going to use him somewhere else, right? Let's just do this. This should be a sure thing. There's no way we lose with this. Does Lord Vader put a taunt on his tank? Under Lord Vader lead, when an Empire tank loses taunt, they then gain marked. So it's kind of a retaunt. Alright, here we go. Merciless Massacre. We'll do this. We'll just call the spy right out of there. Just tap all these Geos. Stack up all these stacks of Emperor's Trap. Force Crush again. We will link up Gideon. Take the armor away. Mass Assist. And then clean up the Brood Alpha. Easy. Okay, now, you know what? You know what we could do against Kyle? We could probably do like our own Mon Mothma team. We do have Geos. We could probably execute with Geos, right? Just use the Geos and kill him. Do Geos beat the Rey down bottom, though? What do we have left? We have Qui-Gon team. We have some kind of Padme team. Pretty much garbage. Some kind of Qui-Gon team. Let's go take one more shot at those bounty hunters. Or something. We got to get some points down here. Ray can beat the Geos. So, I mean, if I bring Geos in against Ray, we might lose that. This team might be able to beat Geos. Can the Geos hold up here? 2 area effect attacks, the missiles. Ugh, probably not. I can't think of anything that I have that beats this team. Yeah, there's no Omicron on the Zam, okay. But still, that team's still... That is still a lot of relic levels and bounty hunters and hard for me to handle. My Revan team is probably too weak to deal with it. Padme can't deal with it. Geos here. Just throw Geos at it and see if it works. I'm going to throw Geos at this and see if it works. Because she'll get some initial turns on me. But if I can cleanse the debuffs, you know, maybe I can come back. Maybe not. We'll see. Might have a Poggle MVP situation. Stun on the Brood Alpha. There's all the exposes and fire and everything. And they killed Poggle. They killed my one hope. The one character that might be able to do something useful. They killed. Pretty fantastic on their part. Okay, we'll taunt with the Sunfac. Just to try to keep him off the Brood Alpha. Fire again already. Wow. Yeah, that's brutal. Nothing to be done there. All right. We got to win something down here. Should we try... Let's try Qui-Gon against this. I don't know. It's pretty bad. Try it. Ayla... Plo. And we got to stick to all Galactic Republic stuff, right? What else do we have that's Galactic Republic? We used up an extra Jedi somewhere. I feel like we do have one more Jedi somewhere, but Ahsoka or something. No, Ahsoka goes with What am I missing? Man, okay, so that leaves us with our Revan team. Let's get in there. If they leave Qui-Gon alive for a while, then maybe we got a chance. Maybe they'll put their missiles on Barriss because she's so weak. Let's go after Jango Fett. See if we can get him taken care of. Plo Basic might be able to get a taunt off of Bosk. We got to get back on Jango. And he's got damage immunity on now. Darn it. Alright, smash. That is just a lot of healing. Alright, get some turn meter. That removes buffs, right? Yes. Okay. Boba Fett. It's a lot of stuns. Alright, we need back on Django. That's what we... Man, Qui-Gon's about to go down. This is not good. He might just die from heat. We gotta save the big attack now. For now. Alright. That changed the dynamics of the battle a bit. Taunt again. Yeah, it's taunt all the time, that guy. Alright. He got the Bounty Hunter's Resolve back, which is inconvenient. Wow! It's down to Plo. And he got the Bounty Hunter's Resolve back, so that's not going to last. Okay, so we got to clean up a Relic 8 Boba Fett and a Relic 2 Kyle. Let's try to clean up this Kyle with Mon Mothma team. Or... Mon Mothma. Let's look at Mon Mothma. What do we have with Mon... if I can do Mon Mothma and have the grenade... Right? He's going to give healing immunity somewhere. So we get that healing immunity on him, and we should be good to go. All right. There you go, buddy. Have a pawn. Just do a basic here. Summon an extra guy. Throw that grenade. Get that healing immunity on him. Easy cleanup. What was your problem, Nest? Sleeping on the job, not being able to deal with that. Okay. We'll clean this guy up with... We've still got Padme as a team. And we've still got man, if we could clear this with the Revan team and the JMK. Wait, what am I picked the wrong team. Where's Revan? Oh man, that is a lot of relics to try to pick up with Revan. Let's see if we can get in and just kill this B1. Just get all over the B1 and get him out of there. You know, resurrect the guys that die. Buy some time. Once he's gone, Dooku's the only damage threat. We just got to keep the extortions off. I give this about a 30% chance that I can win it. Good solid 30% chance. Alright, let's go ahead and do this right away. Get the assist going. Okay. He's under stealth now. Gonna pass this back around to Yoda. Dance in. Yeah, let's do buffs. Get some foresight up. Send Yoda in against the B2. Try to do a big hit and get B2 out of here. That worked. We did it. We will call an assist on Yoda. pay the extortion. Call Yoda. Waiting for B2 to get out of stealth or waiting for us to kill the tanks. One or the other. Okay. Was that Savior down? I think that might have been Savior getting popped there. Yeah. Savior's out. Spread buffs again. Heal up Revan. Do the dash. Steal stealth again. Try to get a big hit on Magna Guard. I do think marking down this B1's probably still the best choice at this point. Jolie. We're only missing Bastila. So we're not gonna... Or are we? If we res right now, we can heal Revan and get her back. Or we can wait. I think we're just going to call Revan. We'll hold on to the extortion. It's probably a horrible idea. Let's bring that around to Yoda. Do that. Pay the extortion. Should have paid the extortion first. Now I got extortion everywhere. It's awful. Alright, we get the B1 out of here, though, at the end of the day. Now we just got to pay the taxes everywhere. Buffs again. Call in Revan. Mark him down, try to kill him. Get stealth again. We like to have stealth. Big hit to get rid of Dooku. Pay the taxes. Pay the taxes. No risks. We'll bring in Yoda. Hopefully Bindo gets another turn. Spread buffs. No. Doesn't look like Bindo's going to get another turn. Okay. 60 banners. Probably could have recovered at least one by resurrecting her. Alright, and then we have to beat this with the Padme team. And if we do that, what does that even leave us? We're down to like Dooku Armorer, Cad Bane, garbage team, trying to kill Boba Fett. All right, let's go in there on Boba Fett. We've got Dooku, Armorer, and that. We don't want to put in any weak characters because we don't want Boba Fett getting the bounty hunter's resolve. Well, if I put him in, that's a lot of stun, right? That's a 2-turn stun. Cad Bane's got a stun. Let's do it. Let's see if we can clean him up with garbage, and then that gives us the opportunity to try the Padme team against the other team there. All right, let's do this. Reduce his armor. Get the 3rd stack. See if we can stun him. And so the stuns begin. We actually don't want to kill him right here. So we'll go under stealth. Okay, he's taken his turn. We will give this to... Give it to Crew. I mean, then he can't be crit, right? Stun him again. Alright, got the stun on him. Get him armor shredded again. Stun him again. Kill him. Alright. Cleaned it up with the trash team. Ye old trash. Now, if I get through this with Padme and get to the back wall, I don't know what that helps. Because all I've got left is like a Gear 6, Gear 7 Wampa. I got nothing left in the tank. Like, the tank is empty. I don't even know what I'm going to fight with on the back wall. It's just the principle of the thing, though. It's 100,000 gold and a chance to see what he's got on the back wall. Do I even have Galactic Republic characters left? Good grief. Oh, we got this consular. He's awful, but he might get, he might get stacks. We got BB-8 dead, so the inspiration isn't going to be going crazy. So let's see if we can do this, Padme. All right, get some bombs on him. Get some courage stacks on the Galactic Republic people. Mass assist. Look at this. Look at this. Holdo. Going down. Yeah. All right. All right, sure. Do some damage there. R2's like, you're not getting through me. I'm a beast. Oof. Padme's got to get back around to her heel here quick. Not going to happen. Ew. Does not being Galactic Republic... I should have looked at that before I put Bo-Katan in there. Does the non-Galactic Republic character kill the whole thing for Padme? All right, let's go look at Fleet. July calendar. I guess I exited out of Grand Arena altogether. We still got a chance to look at Fleet. He doesn't have the Executor on defense. All right, all right, all right, all right. So, probably Malevolence against the Empire and Negotiator against the Rebels. Let's negotiate the Rebels first. Do this, that, couple reinforcements. And then, let's see, Empire or, yeah, this probably suits me best here. And then I still have some kind of rebels. I've developed some kind of rebel fleet as a cleanup. So maybe we should save this for the actual rebel fleet if I need a cleanup. Then we'll do a cheese ship in here. No, we'll do cheese with... You know what? We're going to bring this in. Pull an assist if we need it. It'll be absolute garbage, but that's what we're doing. All right, let's get in there. Okay, let's see what we can get done against ye old rebels. See if we can kill Biston right away. We got him. Biston out. Yeah, we'll do the area effect. We don't get the buff immunity, which is inconvenient. I didn't do the taunt. I didn't do the taunt because I did not want that protection killing buff on me. But I got it anyway. So... plan did not work. I think I can get a kill here, right? Just do a little damage to him and we're done. $72 banners. 72 banners and a massive sneeze. All right, Grievous. Bring in the Grievous team. We finally got all the stuff to 7 stars for the Grievous team. Like it just seemed like it took forever because I didn't build these guys early. And we got the Malevolence very quickly with the help of that event and all that. So we ended up going from finishing out our negotiators, suddenly having done Malevolence as well, way behind on finishing out those ships. So, yeah, finally got there. Hyena Bomber 7 stars now. Got it this week. Jack Sermon says, saving our ears. Yeah, I have a ridiculously loud sneeze. Like, I'll sneeze up here upstairs, and I'll scare my wife downstairs. Like, yeah, my sneeze is super loud. And I wish I could quiet it down, like, just sneeze quieter, but I don't seem to have any control over it. So we'll get the stun on this so that we don't get put on fire. Oh, we get killed. We get the kill on that. Man, this guy gave us a gift. If he had put the Executor fleet on defense, I think we'd be had. I don't think we would make it through. With this 2 weaker fleets on defense, then it's like free Christmas. All right, so we cleared 2 zones. We managed to work our way through 2 of his other teams in the 3rd zone. I think he'll take the win. But, maybe like somebody else said, maybe it'll be 4th of July and drinking party, and we'll get a free victory. That would be nice. Take a free win where we can get it. All right, let's take a look at this main account now. Is the Malevolence usable with low-star pilotless ships? Yes, but then, so let's say you have like a 5-star Vulture droid. You can put that in the starting lineup. If you have a 5-star Hyena Bomber, you're much better putting that in reinforcements and bringing it in later. If you bring it in as your starting 3 ships and they die very quickly, it did you no good. So at least when you bring it in as a reinforcement, you can reinforce, put buzz droids on everybody, and it has value, and then it's another tank on the field. So you can use it with low-star ships, but it has to be at least 6 stars to be in the starting lineup for the Hyena Bomber, my opinion. The Vulture droid's going to get killed anyway. Even at 7 stars, it's such a fragile ship. But when it's under the Malevolence, it gives you another Vulture droid. So it'll get killed, but it'll actually spawn itself again in a copy. So it's not bad. But for whatever reason, I believe the copy does not... correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but the Vulture droids that get created, they do not put buff immunity on the target. So your normal Vulture droid does buff immunity, but the spawned Vulture droids don't. So if you need the buff immunity specifically against the opponent's Hound's Tooth, and you have a weak Vulture droid, then you also have to put that in reinforcements. They also don't assist. It's a bug that CG just isn't fixing. Yeah, interesting. Well, if they fixed it, I don't know, the Malevolence would be pretty darn powerful if all the little ad ships did buff immunity. They should. I mean, that's what the Vulture droid does. All right, so we're 1-1 on the main account, and I got to tell you guys, it's not looking good for the 3rd round. Greedo shot first, 8.1 million, all 6 Galactic Legends, has a bunch of Datacrons already built. And I did look at this defense already, and he put 4 Galactic Legends on defense. And I don't have the teams developed to beat everything and 4 GL teams. So I'm not getting through his defense. It's just a matter of trying to be efficient. That means I have to go through bottom. I do believe at Kyber, bottom gives more than top. Or maybe top gives more than bottom in Kyber. Let me take a look here. 219, 240. 210. So it does give more, and ship battles potentially give more. So maybe go through top. I clicked on his name. I will swear I clicked on his name, not enter. 7-star Executor. Tons of ships. All the ship stuff. Yeah. Dang. Do we have a mod advantage? I didn't look at mods. R2-D2. 339. Fastest non-GL character. 9th sister. 326 speed without a speed set. So that's pretty scary mods for a non-speed set. But where's his speed sets? 5th brother. What? I don't understand. Moff Gideon does not have a speed set. 301. So he's only got like 5 characters over 300. And none of them are the characters that I would expect to be over 300. And he has a burning hatred for speed set mods. Does not like to farm him any speed sets. Okay. So I'm up against an opponent that has a lot better teams on the field, but worse mods. Here we've got C and Vader. And in the bottom we've got Luke and Rey. So yeah, I feel like I just go through bottom. We got Bad Batch for this. We can SLKR here. We can C here. And we'll figure out something to deal with this. So let's go through bottom first and just see what's left over. Take a look at this Bad Batch. That mace messed us up one time, but we've managed to get the battle done. So let's get in there. Crazy mods. It doesn't make sense that they aren't speed sets, though. Yeah, I mean, he has a group of mods with really good speed sets. Once again, I don't get this. He is dazed. He should have been stunned. I didn't see him dodge. How is he alive? I don't get that. All right, stun him again. Now he's stunned. What is happening there that the Anakins just never get stunned? Because I don't see a mechanic that prevents that stun. He was dazed. He was hit with the grenade. I'll have to go back and look and see if he dodged. I don't know. Don't know. If anybody knows what's happening right there, if anybody understands what interaction is going on, let me know. All right. We got Night Sisters tanks that we got to bring in here. Then I'm pretty sure we're going to want Watt here so that we're not permanently ability blocked. That means that I will have to use Armor against Rey. And the Armorer in the Rey matchup hasn't worked out for me very well in the past. So we'll have to be careful in that Rey matchup. But we can do this and then maybe one other First Order character if I've got something else that helps. Something else. Use Hunter to switch to Wrecker. He has a 2-turn stun that prevents Anakin from taking his revenge turn. Well, I used Hunter to do damage so that we could get Qui-Gon killed. And then I had the Wrecker stun turn right after it. So I guess swapping would have... Actually, yeah, I don't know. Because Anakin went and he did his area effect and it didn't do hardly anything to me. And then his revenge turn would have been a basic attack, so it wouldn't have been too bad. Alright, well, let's get in there. This is a ramp fight, if I remember right. We just have to do a pretty dumb amount of ramping. Because otherwise the bonus protection on Jedi Master Luke is off the hook. So we'll just start now. Get the debuffs off our people. We will, yeah, let's do that just for funsies. Try to get speed up on my guys. Got buff immunity on the Kylo, though, which is inconvenient. Getting some crits, though. Call an assist here. Won't help with my stacking, but it does get me some more crits toward my alt, which is good. Zombie doing her job over there. Doc is about to die. Oh. And that's it, folks. Now we're just down to Kylo. Okay. Get the alt. And then I think for this first alt, we pretty much just got a ramp, right? So we'll do stab, stab, sweep. .340 is not bad. Gets us some ramping. And then we'll go back into trying to get stacks of... more stacks. Just keep building the stacks. Do the area effect whenever we can, just for the extra crits that get us faster to our alt. Okay. Cooldown increase. That's inconvenient. Slows down my ramping a little bit. 280. We'll do that to get more ramping right before the alt. They've breached me. Stop breaching me. Okay, now we'll do stab, sweep, sweep. And then in the third, we will do just sweep, sweep, sweep. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Getting ramped up. All right. What third alt? We don't need a third alt. CLS can beat that team, but just in case he's got tricks, and put the Kenobi on the back wall, we have to save our C-3PO for the Padme counter to JMK if we want to clear bottom. So that's the strategy. We'll do the armor here. And then we'll do other Sith to buy time. We will do tank and a couple more Sith. Link up the brothers. Yeah, I don't know. Linking up R2-D2 would be good. He's super annoying. But we can link up the brothers. We'll just take 2 stacks with the armor. If we get 3 stacks, we'll take it, but we'll just take 2 stacks as well. I don't want to put Thrawn in here because I want to save him for a different team in case I need it. Alright, we'll go ahead and give it a try. C, Daka, Zombie, Thrawn, Armor can beat JMK as well. I've tried the C version of beating JMK, and for whatever reason, my mods, my timing, does not even come close. I get in there, and they just annihilate my armor, like, instantly. And when they get to the alt, and they get to ignore my protection, they just eat my C alive. Alright, let's do that, I guess. Get a stun. That's not going to do me any good. We said we were going to take 2 stacks, so we're going to take 2 stacks. If we can get the 3rd stack, we'll do that. He's got buff immunity on, so even if I did this skill, which gives tanks taunt, he can't get it taunt, so I'm just stuck. Alright. Got the ult now. Pretty sure the ult is going to kill, like, everything but the tank and C. Maybe we can keep Sidious alive here. I don't know. Buy some more time. Okay. Alright, they just got armor. But glad I took that 2 stacks now, right? C's taking his time about getting to this ult. Okay, whirlwind. Don't need any protection, don't want to redo my links. If I redo my links, then it'll be on long cooldown before I get to redo them again, so... Yeah, I don't care about your ult. I'll go into my ult. I'm going to kill these guys before they get a turn to make sure that I can soak the ult. Then we're going to link her and R2. And then we'll target Holdo if we can. Of course, she's under stealth, so we have a hard time with that. Okay, whirlwind incoming. Yep, there it is. Alright, now we just got to heal back up, get our protection back up before she gets into her next ult. Should be fine. Whirlwind incoming again. Oh, ult's incoming. Fine. We're going to wait on the big hit and then take down R2. And then we'll use this link one last time to generate 2 instances of recovery on protection. Make sure we get our protection going back in the right direction. And then we'll just stay on Rey from here on out. That should be her last whirlwind. If nope, she'll get one more. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. It's alright though. It's alright. Got her in the ult. Nuke. Okay. Finish it out. And get some zappies onto Rey. I am all the Sith. You can be all the Jedi all you want. We see how that works out for you. Okay. And then this team. Let's take a look at speeds. 259, 260, 52 is 310. 62 extra speed on top. 190 and 62 isn't very threatening. 250. $270 and 52 is 320. Guys, I can trooper this. I can trooper this or Jedi training Rey. Let's take a look at Lucifer. We can do this. We've got R2 somewhere in here. We can put R2 in. I like this team, but I think Troopers is probably a cleaner win. Stomp them with Troopers. This is not a guarantee. We've had that work before, but we've also had a rough time with it. Select it off the menu. Not going to make the same mistakes we made in the past. Pick it off the menu. Wait, what am I doing? I need the raid team. Do I save Stark? I think we just use Stark in here and just blast through this. 65 banner win. It's a lot more reliable than using Padme Cat with the C. Man, the Padme Cat's worked out well for me. I've had a lot of success with it. I've been pretty happy. Let's try to get a kill on Boba Fett. Get the Bounty Hunter's resolve off of him. Then we'll get over here on Bosk. We'll take away his armor. Link up this Dark Trooper. Do this and get a big hit on everybody. When we get back around to Piet, we'll take another kill on the back wall here. Take Boba Fett out. Alright. Just casually get a kill, get our turn meter back. Get dazes on everybody. Staggers on people. Just do the area effect attacks now. And punch him through the ceiling. How is your C modded? My C is modded for speed. Speed and defense with all health stats on all the mods. So he's got a speed set and a defense set, but health on everywhere. Like 160,000 health. Iden with Relic Troopers. Mon Mothma with a full Relic team. Finn. This isn't the Finn Poe. This is Finn and Leftovers with BB-8 in it. Interesting. Still got the counterattack mechanic, right? For each to be removed to defense potency. Okay. Maybe the counterattacks come from a different character. I don't know the kits well enough to know. Huh. I thought the counterattacks came from his lead. I guess they don't. Offense, defense, potency. Yeah, okay. So that's definitely beatable. We still got a lot of good teams left. Probably just going to Wampa here. Live through that first turn. And just start wamping things. Let's get that battle done while we chat. that explains why he struggles against JMK. Man, the amount of damage that the JMK teams do, I've actually remodded my Sith Eternal. Back before I had... So way back when Squad Arena mattered and JMK was still a relatively new character, I put full health onto my JMK. Or onto my C. And it didn't matter. Still, when he got to that alt and they ignore protection, I think I had my C up to like 186,000 health or something like that. And as soon as they ignore protection, they just rip through me. It's just over. Instantly over. So I don't know what y'all are doing that keeps you alive, but I didn't have success with it. And I've seen video footage of it too. I mean, I've had people send me video footage of it working. And I go in, and like I said, it might be something with my mods or my speed. Maybe C being too fast is bad. I don't know, but man, I cannot duplicate what I've seen other people do in the videos. I just get shredded. I usually have a DACA zombie still alive at that point. What good does that do you? They all ignore taunt. They just ignore taunt and kill your guy anyway, right? I never had taunt on my zombie. My zombie's always sitting there with no taunt on, and they just rip through my C like it's something for lunch. Okay, not paying attention. What team am I picking here? Nest. Try to get good banners on the stuff that we do fight. Where's Her Majesty? There she is. No Cara Dune, so I feel good about it. We'll still target Biggs first and try to get in the loop. Then we'll kill Han. Just stack damage. They go after DACA first because of deception from C. Alright. Alright. I hear what you're saying, man. I have never gotten it to work. And I'm certainly not going to try to get it to work in a Grand Arena setting. I mean, if I can practice it in Squad Arena, then I will. But yeah, I'm not going to experiment with that on a battle that's important. I mean, it's not relevant anyway. There's no JMK. But I certainly wasn't going to try to get through the front wall and save C. All right. And then we've got to figure out how to get through that Maul team. I get to practice more stuff against Maul. So we will practice against the Maul team. What am I going to do against the Maul team? Alright, bring back Biggs. That's fine by me. I'll kill him again. Mon Mothma will bring him back. It's fine with me. But once her res is down, then we can kill Han, and then we can kill everybody else. Oh, no counterattack, Nest? Come on. Come on, you can do better. All right, get him. Go, Biggs. Get him. Go, Biggs. Get him. Well, take him out. All right, now Mon Mothma's going to resurrect him, and Han is going to be on the menu. Perfect. All right, let's get him out of here. And our damage is ramped up enough that once we kill Han, Mon Mothma won't be bringing him back. Then we'll have to kill other characters. There is a chance that I mean, Mon Mothma can't bring him back anyway, right? I think she only reses rebel fighters. think I may be misthinking this. Yeah, she only reses rebel fighters. Maybe I should just kill Han first. I'll have to check that to make sure, but I think she may only res fighters. Okay, we'll just put it on auto, let it ride. Also, you have to have relict armorer. You can actually get her fast enough so you can get a reliable 3-stack of Beskar and C, and then JMK doesn't do damage to him anymore. Just got to get armorer 21 speed faster than Thrawn. Do you need a relic Grievous to have a decent Malevolence? Decent Malevolence happens already at gear 12. As long as you can get to gear 12 and get the full, or gear 11. You can get the full passive on the Malevolence at gear 11, and it's okay. It already does its job. It's not fantastic, but it does its job. Alright, Nest is ramped up pretty good now, so even if she gets another resurrect, we'll be fine. Not like this other Nest, leaving a Kyle Katarn standing. We don't make those kinds of mistakes. Alright, we got Padme Cat, we got CLS, Geos, Revan. I think we're going to take resistance against resistance. Resistance on resistance action. Bring in Lucifer. And just run circles around him. Thank you for the info. Getting the Malevolence after the next Dark Side TB. That's good. Alright, let's wave off the BB-8 here. And then we'll put everybody on fire. Okay, we got exposes all over the place. That's fantastic. Let's try to get Finn out of here. Got to deal with him sooner or later anyway, and he's super annoying, so we'll try to get him out first. Then we'll go for old school Poe. Get a stun on him. Give a hit. Hit him. Ramp it up. Let's get over here on BB-8 again. Wave off his turn meter. Stun resistance trooper, so we can leave him alone now. Kill the resistance pilot. Now we got to deal with BB-8. Let's get illuminated and give him the stick. That's a big stick. Bam! Not as big as the fist of a dark trooper, but, you know, take what you can get. Alright, some clean wins down here. Not dropping any battles on the back wall. Get back up front. Whoa, wait. What happened? What did I click? Good wins so far, but we're not, probably not going to get through the front. We can use Triumvirate here. Right? We can use Triumvirate here and try to get through it. And then maybe CLS has enough damage to finish the job? What do y'all think? How much stuff can we kill with Triumvirate? We don't have any Sith left. Oof. We've got nothing to go with this Triumvirate. Oh man, we need some I don't see any opportunities really for an Iden team. Iden can't take out Maul or anything. So we got 2 GLs, Maul, and one other team. Can't think of what other team we got. But we could do something like Shore Trooper just to soak hits. Don't really have any other Sith. Who do we have that can cleanse? Do we have something that we can put in here just to cleanse people? Shock Tea. You want to put Shock Tea in just to cleanse stuff. All debuffs on all allies. Yeah, so she at least has one cleanse. Again, I don't see us needing the troopers. There's really nothing viable to do. Oh, the troopers are with gas on defense anyway. What am I talking about? Do we still have Qui-Gon? Qui-Gon's on defense. Alright, well, let's see if we can just use this and kill some of these tanks. Just gonna try some stuff. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and do this, even though we don't really have any debuffs on people to give us a lot of good stuff. Then we'll take off with the debuffs, get rid of the dazes and all that garbage. And we're just looking to accelerate ourselves into the Nihilus, more or less. Still got taunt for another turn there. Shore Trooper. Some protection back. Still not even close to held by hatred. Probably will want to do the execute on the... We've almost got him dead though. Holy cow, held by hatred. Wow, we get a big attack on him. Man, you should not be able to kill that tank without the Annihilate. But we did. We got it done. Alright, let's get over here on Tarkin. All these debuffs. Treya will clear these debuffs, but when she does, it costs a ton of life from my guys. Nihilus is in pretty good shape, though. Shore Trooper's buying us some time. Don't know if we're going to get where we need to go. Alright. 3-turn cooldown at the most. If we get Isolate back, then we can give him some protection to live through the damage over times. Take out this other tank. And then, maybe try CLS. What do you guys think? Who cleans it? Does CLS clean up Vader? Does anybody know for sure if CLS can clean up Vader? Alright, I don't think we're going to make it. Oh, he lived. He lived through all those damage over times. Or the cleansing effect from Treya, I should say. Wow, he is hanging on with a speck of life. Let's give him some protection. Do the drain again. That should get me back to the Annihilate, right? Nope. One turn away from it. Okay. He's got him some good health. Ugh. Now he's dead. Just in time, right? Just in time delivery. All of the ads are gone. Vader gets like his 4th ult. Treya goes down. Okay. Alright, we got Geos. We can eat Geos with a lot of stuff. We're going to try the CLS team. We're going to see if the CLS team just can walk in and blast through Lord Vader. Does the C team have the CLS team have any chance at all against Sith Eternal? Because I mean, I could potentially be looking at 2-shot in the Sith Eternal as well. Potentially. I've got Geos. I don't know if my Geos are good enough to kill Sith Eternal. Do we have any other... Got the Padme Cat team. So if I do Padme Cat on C... So here's the thing, if I do that against C and lose, then it's just lost. So I think we try Padme Cat here. We'll get to kill somebody. I think it'll do okay. And then we can try to take in the CLS team against Lord Vader just for banners. And then C probably stays alive. What do we have from Galactic Republic that we can put in here? Oof. Kind of bottom of the barrel, huh? Could put in Ayla. I want to save the... I want to save the C-3PO for the CLS team, but I don't think that's needed. I've definitely seen people take on C with a very high relic CLS team for a one-shot. Should work on cleanup. Well, what we can do, we can try it like this. They have quite a bit of healing, though, and they have armor. And we kind of lack damage. Stuns could help, though. Can't gain turn meter. We have to wait for him to... He'll get the taunt quickly. Ahsoka will be able to kill him. Once we take him out of the team, shouldn't be that hard to beat the rest of them. Save 3PO for... I don't know. Maybe we'll just try to take on C with CLS. I don't know what we have then that has enough damage to take down Lord Vader. That's the issue. Okay. Padme doesn't mind all of these extra attacks. Kind of doesn't do anything with her gimmick. Just got to attack what we have to attack. That was pretty bad. Honestly. Missing the ability to do the Xian right away. And their health is too close. All these guys. So Bo-Katan keeps getting the taunt. So let's get that. Oh, no. I needed... Oh, my goodness. Needed to get rid of the daze. Alright, see if we can get a stun over here. Is he still stunnable while he's in the stance? I honestly don't. She's gear 12 and she stole the taunt? Wow. Okay, who dies? Nobody dies. That's good. Good for us. Still haven't gotten the Xian off on anybody. There we go, finally. Okay. Now we start with the gimmick. We're out of the kick, though. Ah. Out of cycle with all this stuff. Taking forever for us to get around. Oh, Beskar has the... That's actually good for us, though, because that means he'll get to full life and he'll have the taunt when we finally get our execute up. You know, 2.5 minutes into the battle. Okay. Still works, right? Even with damage immunity. Okay. Heal up a little bit. And just start working on these guys. The threat is reduced without that Mando. He's the one that had the stacks of Beskar armor, so getting him out of there also helps reduce the amount of total hit points on the board, so to speak. I don't know if we'll kill her, but yeah, I got the armor shred on. That's pretty good. Get some health back. Keep working our way. Get a stun. No stun. Everybody's dazed, so doing the mass assist ain't going to help. 2 minutes left to go. I feel like we've got this, but we may run out of time, you know? That's the thing. So we're going to have to stack up Kat's ability. Get Shin back on her again. I hope Padme has her heal up now. Bo-Katan's got the... Oh man, she's a million years away. I guess Maul must have targeted her and reduced her cooldowns. Yeah, let's stack for now. Okay, that's out of here. Let's do just a mass assist, see if we can get some damage down on Bo-Katan. Okay. One more turn of ramping that, and then we're gonna try to hit somebody and kill them. We can't crit on Bo-Katan, so we want Bo-Katan not to have the taunt, if possible. Let's see if we can just do a little more damage to her. Get the armor up. Good, 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 good. All right, get him out of here. He'll come back, unfortunately. Got a bunch of stacks of courage. Hopefully we'll be able to deliver some courage stacks to the face on this Django. Get him. All right. We're going to time out. I mean, we could get this battle if we had another week to fight, you know. Ahsoka's in there trying to get a last-minute hit. Referee's like, the buzzer went off. You can't do that. It's not allowed. Wow. Okay. Can we kill Lord Vader with Revan? That's a question I want to answer. So we'll throw away a Revan team potentially, but I just want to know if we can do it. Is this enough damage? Probably not. It's probably not enough damage to kill Vader. But it should take him forever to get to his ult, right? Like he may never get to the ult. Oh, good gravy. That was entirely unimpressive. Alright, let's buff up. See if we can get Yoda over here and Doing his job. Biggest hit we can put out. Slightly more than a tickle. Alright, that's enough. We really want to do the healing now. Get rid of all these debuffs. And then we're just going to put it on auto. No, because if we put it on auto, they're going to select bad assists. We don't want to select bad assists. We want to select good assists. That was the big healing move, and his ult is going a lot faster than I expected. This ult is building up a lot faster than I thought it would. Just do a basic here. Throw this onto Revan so we can get multiple assists. Give it over to Yoda. Yoda brings it over to Revan. Revan's going to attack. Mass assist. Got him. It was enough. It was enough. Okay. That puts CLS up against the Sith Eternal. We're going to give it a try. I feel like I've tried this before and failed. What do we need to kill right away? What's the good stuff? Dooku? We kill Dooku first. Get rid of the stun potential. And then probably Sidious, Maul, Marauder. Marauder's probably the biggest threat, but Marauder's not easy to kill. And he's going to be getting a lot of turns. So I think we just got to go after... We'll do Dooku, Sidious, and then Maul. The stuns will really hurt us if Dooku starts getting off a lot of stuns. Okay. Dooku down. Sidious down. Nice. Maul. Okay, he's linking. Well, he selected two pretty good targets for the link. Okay, let's shrug it off. And this is big enough damage, it should definitely kill Marauder. Now it's just a matter of whether or not we... Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that, should I? Do we have enough damage to kill C? I think the answer is no. Well, he's got us linked. We're really hurting for damage. Now the ult... And then, yeah, he's going to kill everybody? Oh, he only killed 2. Alright. We still got Luke and Wookiee. Now that they're linked and we can't get crits, probably game over. Let's CLS in here. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Change stances back, get some life back here. How much damage can we do? All non-crits. Just not very impressive. And I think we stop there, because if we keep going, he's just going to gain more protection back. I guess it doesn't really matter. We're going to have to try to come in here and clean this up with Geos. What do you think, guys? Can we clean this up with Geos? It's pretty awful. It's got to be tried, though. Here we go. Geos. And this spy has to hit for the most devastating hits of his life. Okay, let's get some exposes down. We're just going to take the shot right away. Oh, that did nothing. Oh my goodness, that did nothing. Spy, like, ran right up to C and just gave him a little tickle under the chin. He's like, how does this feel? Hee hee hee. Alright. Get some more debuffs on him. Get some more instances of Spy getting stealth. All that stuff. Yeah, we'll just do the basic here. Well, no ability blocks on him. Let's take it. That's better. That's better. Oh, what am I doing? I didn't want to do that. Geos. All right, so we took out 2 Galactic Legends with non-GL counters. What do we have left in the tank to take on this Maul team? Whew. We've got Vader on. We've got Vader with the defenses. I think we have to use Mara Jade against the. Against the Geos. I don't know that we have. Do we have an Iden team? Oh my goodness. Oh, do we have an Iden team that can take out Geos? I think I used up all my good troopers. Because we used the shore trooper too. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be taking out Geos. Okay, so Mara Jade has to take out the Geos. That leaves us with absolutely nothing. We just got garbage team after garbage team that's going to have to try to take out Maul. Maybe Iden's going to have to try to do the job with a bunch of garbage troopers. We've got Dash. We can put him in with a bunch of scoundrels and see what happens. I just don't see anything else I have that can beat Geos. So, I mean, I could take the Palpatine team in against this and might have a chance with it. But then I don't think we beat Geos. Let's take out the Geos and then we'll just flail on the Maul team and see what we can get done. Mara Jade. This guy. Save that TIE pilot. Might need it. Man, if Krennic had a trooper tag, that sure would be nice. Iden could beat Geos because of how much they attack out of turn. The problem is there's nothing on the team to deal damage. So the problem with the Geos is that they're going to constantly be leveling out their health and protection between all of the Geos. And as that happens, even though Iden's getting a ton of turns, we're not actually killing anything. And then the Geo Brood Alpha just heals everything up. So I guess I could have tried the Iden team, right? Like it's at this point it doesn't matter if I lose another combat. I don't think I'm going to win this anyway, guys. He has 2 GLs on offense and, 8.1 million galactic power worth of stuff. So if I don't get to ships, I really don't think I have a chance. See if we can stun more Geos. Get him out of here. 65 banners. Kid Loquater's up there playing Diablo again. She's been playing a witch doctor. Crushing everything. Alright. Oh, this is bad. This is so bad. This is definitely not going to work. Gonna try it though. Which Diablo? Just Diablo 3. Just old school Diablo. Alright. Come on, I should have probably done the resurrection thing first. Ooh, they're after Iden though. Yeah, definitely should have done the res thing first. Let's see. This is only if there are any defeated enemies inflict death mark. I don't know. There are defeated enemies. Oh, I didn't defeat them this turn though, so it says no. It doesn't accept that as a defeated enemy. Okay. Come on, Iden. Come on, troopers. Man, if I had more damage on this team, just one good damage dealing trooper would probably be enough. Let's just put it in auto. Don't want to waste any time. It'll more or less pick the good moves. If we get a kill, then we'll get death mark, and that'll be pretty fantastic. Yeah, not going to work out for us. Man, if I'd have done that revive thing right there first, we might have actually had a shot in this battle. Keep one more trooper in there. They're into their healing cycle stuff now, and she's got the Beskar armor on to gain back protection. So this is a done deal. It's over. We're not going to be successful. Just a little bit more gear on these troopers, though, guys. Just a little bit more gear on these troopers, and we'd have this. How are they gaining so much protection? It's in the mechanics. It's in his leadership, and I think, well, Beskar armor also gives them protection up, protection back. So I think at this point we're actually making it worse, right? Making it worse instead of better. So let's quit out of here. Man, just a little more damage. All right. What else do we even have? We've got bounty hunter stuff. So what does Dash Rendar do? Scoundrel allies are prepared. Light side scoundrels. He's not helping. At least if I put a bounty hunter in the lead, they may be able to get a contract off. I don't know what good that would do. Put him in, put the executioner in, put a relic 7 Tusken Raider might help. Maybe an officer. Let's do it. Let's see if we can get just get the armorer dead. All we need to kill is just like one character, and then we might have a shot. Offense down on everybody. That's pretty fantastic. Take a shot with Aura Singh. We're going to give Aura Singh the turn back. See if we can get a stun. Do the area effect. Just do a basic here. See if we can get a stun again. All right. I mean, they want to attack Kylo. They can do that. That's fine. Well, hey, don't kill him, though. Don't kill him, though. All right. Get back some protection. Stun again. All right, let's get a big hit here. Got the Beskar armor on, which is incredibly inconvenient. Now let's just keep going with him. Okay, armor shred. Go under. What? Why didn't you stealth? Why didn't you stealth? Too much damage. All right, guys. Looks like Maul stays standing. If my opponent wins, then we get a 1-2 for the season here. Not what I wanted. But, you know, we still got a couple Galactic Legends on defense. He's got 2 on offense. Now, there's chances. There's some chances of some good stuff not occurring for him. We've got Lord Vader on defense. He'll have to take his SLKR in there, I would think. Because this team is tough. I don't think you're going to get through my Vader team with that Treya team. Because we've got Relic 8 on both crew and the tank. We've got Relic 7 on the Maul. We've got a Relic 7 Vader in there. And that Vader, between Maul taking turns and Vader taking turns, it's going to get my Lord Vader to his ult very quickly. So he should arrive at his ult soon with 5 characters still on the table before you can get your first execute. And that makes that a dangerous combat. If he takes SLKR in with Watt and some other stuff, it's still rough. That's a lot of relic levels, guys. That's, what, 39 relic levels in one team? With a Nomicron, with a Datacron here. Not the best Datacron, but still gives me a little bit of extra health and tenacity. I don't know. I hope that Vader team gets a hold. I really hope it does. And then he's looking at the same kind of thing. It's just a lot of good teams he's got to fight. He's got a gas team to fight. Beskar Mando team's pretty garbage, but it looks scary. Got a Darth Revan team here, the Omicron First Order. And then I put Mon Mothma on defense. We got Kyle Katarn to Relic, finally. So we went ahead and put them on Mothma on defense with the Relic Kyle. At 275 speed, he'll get about another 30% on top of that. So he'll get about 350 total speed, something like that. And we've got the turn meter gain guys in the team. So once he goes, Powell will get a turn. Hopefully he'll generate turn meter with one of these attacks, and then the team will be off to the races. I don't know, guys. It's going to be interesting. Diablo 3 or Immortal? Yeah, I don't know. Is Immortal something you can just download? Because if I could just download it off the internet, I might do that. See if she wants to play the Immortal version. R5 Snowtrooper with Iden is nasty. Yes, it is. Maul Mandos is much better use of Maul rather than with Lord Vader. I want my armorer on offense. Not putting armor with the Maul team is kind of a nerf for the Maul team. I don't have Bo-Katan to Relic. and my Beskar Armor Mando has completely nerfed mods for fleet. So, yeah. Maybe putting Maul in his own team is better than with Vader, but I don't know. I like putting that Vader. And guys, I've just committed to it. I've committed crew. I've committed the Royal Guard. I've committed a lot of stuff. And I can tell you from Squad Arena, if I take my Lord Vader team in against SLKR can't win. Either I win or the other team times out. So with this comp that I've got right now, 2 tanks, Vader, and Maul, it's a timeout every time for an SLKR team. Or a loss. At least against the SLKRs that are in my Squad Arena. So it's so many relic levels. It's so much health. Even when he gets ramped, it's just, you get a heal on the tank. He heals 50% life. And if you calculate how much life this guy has, it's absolutely bonkers. Like if we look at the Royal Guard. So first of all, he converts protection to health. So between the two, he's got 200,000 easily. Then at the start of the battle, if the leader is Empire, he gains 5% of the allies' leader's max health, which is Lord Vader, at about 300,000. So he gains another 60,000 and then doubles his health. So he has 260 times 2. He's at 520,000 health. 520,000 health. And then I've got armor mods on him. So he's got armor. And then he's got, protection everywhere, of course, because we want to convert the max amount to health. And these tenacity mods, if I had armor mod, defense set mods for him, I would. But all that health, and then I've got his armor boosted up to 73. And I'm taking him to Relic 9 when I can. So, if you don't take an instant kill like the Treya team in there, SLKR just has a hard time ramping up. And like I said, he can be stunned and held down and whatever, and I heal him. Even if I can only heal like 40%, it's still like 200,000 health. It's crazy. Royal Guard should be using health primaries because of his unique. Absolutely not. So in a Vader team, remember, when you're playing with Lord Vader, the very first thing that happens, he's going to convert all their health, all their protection to health. At the start of the battle, all other Empire and Darkside lose all protection and gain that much max health. So this is going to happen before Royal Guard resolves his passives. So his protection is going to be converted to health before he resolves the passives. So in any other team, you want max health. But in this particular team, because his protection is converted to health, protection main stats offer more total health. How did GAC go? Well, the Loquitur account was, let's see. The Loquitur account, we cleared 2 zones, but got held up against a Ray team that we couldn't beat. Main account, I cleared 2 zones and got held up against a Mando team that I couldn't beat, but that included me killing 2 GLs with non-GL counters, so that's pretty fantastic. And then still got the Obtisio stuff left to go, so let's go. Inquisitor Obtisio, 2 wins, 2305 skill rating, way above the Carbonite 1 threshold. It's pretty fantastic. Does health mod contribute to Royal Guard's Zeta mechanic, or is it only base health? Because having 6-dot health primaries would be very cool. So all the character looks at is its current health. It doesn't look at base health. So mods always look at your base stats. So the mods will apply before anything. Then the leadership applies. Then the stats apply. Alex says, I have a very good chance of ranking #1 in this event. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I've never even looked at the leaderboards. Where am I at? 2305? Yeah, I'm not anywhere near the top. Yeah, I get 6 more wins and I still wouldn't get #1. Okay, I'm fighting up against Marvel, 5.1 million galactic power with a galactic legend already in the account. Let's look at speed. Padme's at 318. At 5.1 million, if your fastest character is Padme, you can't call yourself an Inquisitor. 318 cannot be your fastest speed if you're at 5 million. 301 on Revan. So he's going to have 2 characters over 300 speed. Oh, 3 of them. Skywalker's at 301 as well. Shock T, 297. Alright, but this is a complete bust for us. It's just simply if the opponent plays, I lose kind of a situation. So let's get in there and see if I can even beat one of his teams. Why are health primaries better on other teams? Isn't protection with defense sets better? Or are you considering defense pen? So no, let's say you put him in a, let's say you're using him with Sith Eternal Emperor. No, you have to be using him with an Empire lead, right? Let's say you're using him in a different team with an Empire lead. He'll get to double his health. So 16% health primary, doubled is 32%. The protection primary is 23%. So you'd get a lot more out of health stat if he was in a different team with an Empire lead. All right, we've got Grievous. And we've got Gas. Oh, boy. All right, well, I think we take our shock clones against Grievous. Look for the sacrifice. Hope to get a win. Let's do it. Let's get in here. I don't know if you all can hear that, but my kid's in the background singing.
I'm not singing.
Yes, you were. I heard you singing. Now she denies the singing. Denies everything. I wasn't singing. You guys should hear me sing. I'm an awful singer. Like if I do karaoke, they kick me out of the bar. They're like, I'm sorry, sir, you have to leave. All right, let's stun some robots. All right, look at that. We got some stuns. Fantastic. All right. Still no sacrifice yet. Because of all the assists we can do, I think we're going to try for the B1 first. If we go for the B2 at relic level, the B1 is just going to heal so much so fast that I don't think we're going to get the B2 taken down. B1, on the other hand, dead is dead. Once he's gone, there ain't nothing they can do. All right, there's the sacrifice. We will patch up the ARC Trooper to get 2 hits and a kill. Now we have to very carefully not target Grievous. We want to make sure that we can execute him in one go on Rex's next turn. All right, go after Droideka. See you later, Grievous. Bye. And then we just got to finish out this droidica. He takes out our Shock T, which is inconvenient. Cost me a few banners. All right, one team down. Yay. Same thing could be accomplished with a Relic Wampa. Pretty embarrassing that that's true. All right. Yeah. Here we go. Should I do Spy first? I can throw off. We can kill Vader. Vader's probably the biggest threat. Is this relic also? It is not. So Vader's the biggest threat. We can put Spy. We'll put this and the Plo. Alright. Dance our way around this. Kill Vader. And wonder why he doesn't have any Geos or pilotless separatist ships in the opening salvo. Okay. Gave bonus turn meter to Bosk. Inconvenient. We're going to heal up. Just take a single shot for now. Just take a single shot. Remove some turn meter. Got stealth back on the Spy. First reinforce. Now we're going to bring in our Vulture droid. Come on, don't miss the buff immunity. We got it. Got the buff immunity. We should be able to take Vader down quickly now. Oh, you got Sunfac in as his first reinforcement. Also inconvenient. Man, I really need a cleanse for my Spy, but I'm not going to get it. Oh, Sunfac down. Okay. Come on now. Oh, do the cleanse on Spy. Man, I really want to cleanse on Spy, but I'll get this tank in here so I can tank some stuff up. And we'll do the cleanse next turn. See if we can get Vader out of here. Not enough. Not enough. Oof. Yeah, Spy went first. Okay, though. I mean, if we do a cleanup, he's only got the only real ship here is that silencer. So I could, in theory, clean up with something pretty garbage, which is good because garbage is all I got left. All right. We'll take in this Biggs. Do I have another capital ship? I have Thrawn left still. Garbage Thrawn. Trash Thrawn. I have to build Thrawn as a character at some point. I don't think I have the... No, I can't have because it's not level 85. I was going to say I don't have the reinforcement reduction. But if I'm still not winning by the time I do this, then it's not going to be a win anyway. All right, let's get in there. I really haven't done that much work on Vader's ship. It's only a couple stars, but Vader is relicked. So that... oh, that's not Biggs. I was thinking that was Biggs, but that's Wedge because Biggs is on defense for me. All right, let's do this. Get a target lock up. First little ship comes out. Don't care. Just going to focus on this silencer. Got to get the silencer out of here. Hey, cleaned it up. All right, but it's hopeless, right? Because if this guy does come in and play, yeah, he's just going to crush everything. So 5.1 million with Galactic Legend Rey. Don't think it's going to be any problem for him to clear me. But if he doesn't play, we cleared 2 zones. We got our money. Adam says, hey, DL, late to the stream. How'd things go? Pretty good. Pretty good. We got decent clear on Loquitur account. We got a decent clear on the main account. Just up to our opponents to beat us now. Probably get a loss on both of those accounts. Honestly, if my opponents all play, I'll probably lose all three. So it went as well as it could. I'm happy that my main with my main account, we got 2 GL kills with non-GL teams. So that makes me happy. I just got to figure out something better against this Maul team. We've been stopped by that a few times now. I think the Iden team must work against Maul. The mechanics were there. We were getting good damage off with the Iden team. We just have to build. We have to build these troopers up. There's got to be a few of these troopers that I could just give levels to. They're probably all stuck on Carbantes. But let's see. If there's anybody that we can just level. Snowtrooper, check him out. He wants an upgrade. Come on, Snowtrooper. Go, go, go. Alright. What is it? Stun cuffs? So he needs 2 sets of stun cuffs. He doesn't even have mods. Wow. Alright, let's go. Snowtrooper. Snowtrooper, Snowtrooper. No speed hits for this. Oh, 10. Just enough to keep me interested. Protection, potency, health. It's pretty awful. That is pretty awful. Get out of here. Don't even want that. Put an offense set on him, I guess. Some good speed there. Some really good speed there. 15 on 3 rolls. This has more offensive stats on it. Go ahead and do that. Defense offset. Crit chance and offense looks good to me. Offense with health. Offense with potency. Oof. Protection. Potency. Do we have any offense with offense? Can I get an offense main stat here? 0. None. None that meet criteria. Okay, well. Defense, health. Or protection. I guess we'll take protection. Now we need an offense triangle of some kind. Now we need an offense arrow of some kind. Fantastic. Check out how much better he got. Good job, Snowtrooper. Alright, what other troopers we got here? Range Trooper. Upgrade. Go. Alright. Low on stun cuffs everywhere. Death Trooper. We can, we can just equip some stuff to him. And he'll be stuck on Carbantes again. Not even level 85. Get up there, buddy. Alright, got some extra love on those troopers. Stormtrooper's gear 12 now. Check him out. Might relic the Stormtrooper. I think I'd probably relic Range Trooper. Out of all the troopers that I have, he's probably the next trooper to relic. Iden herself, I suppose I could relic. Although if you had full trooper team with her not at relic, she'd be the target, and she'd just keep resurrecting, which would be pretty fantastic. So if we had Stark, Shore Trooper, Range Trooper, one other good trooper, Stormtrooper. I think we could put together a pretty good Iden team with this. And then maybe we put Snow Trooper in the main team. Yeah, no, we'll figure this out. We'll get it. Hey DL, yesterday I tried the C event tier 1 without Sidious Zeta. My stats can't get enough potency if I focus on health, speed, and offense. End up putting the Zeta for more constant win. Yeah, that's a tough matchup to win. I think when I did it, I think... How many times do you have to win that? You have to win it like 8 times. I think I had to play it 10 times to win it 8 times. I think I dropped 2 without the Zeta. But I'm patient. I'm very patient. So I don't care that I drop tickets. You know, a couple days of farming got me a couple more tries on that. So in the grand scheme of things, if you do drop a few battles and it takes you like, I don't know, let's say it's ridiculous and it takes you 3 more days of farming than it normally would. I mean, you just get your ult 3 days later and you save the Zeta. So to me, it was really like, as long as I can complete it without the Zeta, I'm not gonna put it. But yeah, I mean, I had good enough mods that I could get speed, potency, and health, and like everything I needed to be good enough. Your gear guide is so helpful. Thank you so much. Nice. Which Imperial Troopers are the most important? The 2 that you absolutely need are on Veers and Piet. Once you have Veers and Piet, the trooper team already takes off. Like, I'll show you my Abtisio account real quick and my trooper team, and I will tell you that I've gotten gear tiers on them since. But this trooper team right here, when Dark Trooper was like gear 11, and I think Gideon might have been gear 10, I completed Assault Battle Tier 1. Challenge Tier 1 on Assault Battles with these garbage troopers. Just because once you get going, the damage ramps up so high, you end up with like 125 stacks, and you're doing 600 times your normal damage, and you just go wave after wave after wave without losing it. So yeah, those are the only 2 Zetas that you need. I think the unique is actually the Zeta for him, so that whenever an enemy is defeated, they gain turn meter. They gain offense up and 50% turn meter whenever somebody's defeated. So that you need, and then the Emperor's Trap over here on Piet. Everything else is optional. Do you not put on the last piece because you're saving it for weekly updates? That's exactly it. Yeah, that's exactly it. So with Dark Trooper, I put on all the pieces, but you know, I like to do the weekly update stuff. And I'll probably do a live stream again tomorrow. We'll have a 4th of July stream, and I'll do the Abtisio account update again tomorrow as a live stream. I'm going to try that for a few weeks and see how that works out. So yeah, we hold off on that last piece, and then we do it all at once on the weekly updates. Again, you have to be pretty patient not to click that button. The temptation to hit that upgrade, man, it's pretty high. How close is Abtisio to being fully updated? I missed 2 weeks, and I don't see myself getting time to go back and make up those 2 weeks. So I did last week's update as a stream. I'll try that for a few weeks going forward as a stream. But there will be a few updates in there that are missing. My Shock T getting to relic level is one of the weeks. And then the next week, I didn't really get anything. I just committed to working on at least 2 weeks where I just farmed Zetas and holo projectors. Or, not Zetas, Kairos. So we just farmed Kairos off of this node, and we farmed holo projectors using fleet energy for 2 weeks straight. And that's pretty much the weeks that I'm missing. So really, it's pretty boring. It's not any great thing that we missed. But for anybody who doesn't know, of course, I'm not going to be able to click it from here. Yeah, I am. There we go. So this piece, the holo projectors, you can farm them right here off of fleet energy. So because I didn't have a character ready to relic and I wasn't working on relic anyway, I didn't need to do the relic pieces with fleet energy. So for those 2 weeks, then I took all my extra fleet energy and banged out extra holo projectors. Used them all up already, but that's what I did. Should I Zeta EP's leadership? Yes, you should. It's pretty fantastic. You should Zeta it when you have an extra Zeta. So the only question is, out of all of the Zetas that you have to apply, is that the best one? If you have a Mara Jade team going of any kind, then the Palpatine leadership looks better and better. So this says when a debuff on an enemy expires, everybody gains 5% turn meter. And let's say Mara Jade gets her turn, throws out the bomb, and then follows it up with the area effect. The staggers all get procced. When the staggers get used, they expire. And that's 25% turn meter for your whole team. I believe when you kill somebody, when they die, it counts as expiring debuffs. So that's once you get that Zeta on the lead in a Palpatine Mara Jade team, that's really what locks down your opponent never getting a turn. My other choice is GMY lead. Oh, you don't want GMY lead. That's garbage Zeta. That's trash tier. This extra tenacity, whenever Jedi resists, debuffs 25% turn meter, and then they get more good stuff. Yoda goes into other teams. He goes into Padme. He goes into Jedi Knight Revan teams. He's useful in Qui-Gon Jinn team. I mean, if you told me I don't have Padme, I don't have any of that stuff, well, I mean, Qui-Gon Jinn at level garbage, stars, nothing. We just put Grandmaster Yoda, put the Omicron on Qui-Gon and put him in that team. Now, the battle meditation, on the other hand, so that he gains foresight before he spreads the buff, that's obviously worth Zeta-ing. I would do battle meditation before EP's lead. Unless you've got, like I said, if you've got a good Thrawn, a good Mara Jade, and you can make that team run, then the EP lead would probably come first. But don't Zeta Yoda's lead. I'm so behind in Zetas because I use Zetas to get to the requirements for Malik. Yeah. I know that those high gear tiers, committing to those higher gear tiers on the characters is tough. It's tempting to put the Zetas on just to meet the requirements. But I'm a big fan of definitely a fan of using the gear instead of the Zetas. But I still need my Malik stuff on my main account. All this stuff and no Malik. And the sad thing is, I still don't want to build Malik. Like the next thing I want to do is, finish out my Star Killer and then build that team and then go for more Galactic Legends. I have no desire to go for Malik. So we're just working for him in the background. I've got plenty of Get 1 on my main account, so whenever I get those characters geared up in the background, we'll do Malik. And then, we've got 58,000, so we're in good shape to get him finished out once we get him. And then that'll be the last of my Get 1 characters, because I've got Skywalker, Hermit Yoda, and Wampa all in the main account. So once we get Malik, I'll be able to use all that stuff for gear. That'll be fantastic. Alright guys, well I'm going to wrap it up there. We've been on stream for long enough and played 3 GACs, had some fun, chatted. I'm going to get out of here and go play my accounts for the night and do some other stuff. Probably see some of you tomorrow on the Obtisio stream. We'll do that as a live stream tomorrow, probably around 5 o'clock-ish my time. Depending on what we're doing with the family for 4th of July, that might be about the time we finish up swimming. So see y'all then. Remember to hit the like button on your way out if you didn't hit it on the way in. Join us over on Discord. Lots of fantastic people over on Discord. Become a Patreon if you want to. There's special benefits for you. I pay a lot of attention to my Patreons over in Discord. You can get advice directly from me pretty easily. So even if you don't want to be a Patreon, join us over on Discord. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in